Hi, I'm Jill from the Saratoga Performing Arts Center, and today you're going to meet Erin from the Ellen Sinopoli Dance Company. And I am excited for you to hear a fantastic tale with music and story by Joe and Jesse Bruchac. Let's get ready to move.
Hello, everybody. Before we begin our story, we're going to learn a little bit about the characters in the story and how they move. In this story, we have two types of animals. We have the birds and the animals. The leader of the birds is the crane. A crane might move like this. Follow along with me. We'll spread our beautiful broad wings wide. And we'll point out our beak. Stick your neck out as long as you can. And they also have a little bend in their knees. So walk with me. We'll bend our knee, pick it up, straighten out our leg, and step on it. And bend. Straighten and step. Bend, straighten, and step. Very good. Can you now fly with me? Let's get down low on our low level, and we'll take off from the ground and fly up to our high level. So get those wings flapping. Get them flapping. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, take off. Beautiful job. The leader of the animals is Bear. Bear has 4 legs. We have to get down on our hands and our feet. Now we have 4 legs. They also have very sharp claws. To make our movement like a claw, we're going to trace our hands as if they curved like a sharp claw would, and then we'll push them out long. We want the longest claws there are. Good job. Let's come up onto our hands, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up. Now we're going to walk like a bear. So bring one hand and foot forward, and then the other hand and foot forward. And then you switch and switch. Maybe you can travel backwards or even side to side. Very good job. Rabbit likes to run super quickly. Can you run really fast with me? Let's run. Run in place. Good job. Keep on running. Get those knees up and run as fast as you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Good job. After we run in place, we're going to jump over the bush. All right, let's run in place and then we'll jump as high as we can, up and over to land on the other side of the bush. Let's run. Freeze. Bend your knees and jump over the bush. Good job. The hero in our story today is a little bat. Bat has teeth and fur like an animal, but also has wings like a bird. Let's all fly and dive forward and dive to the left, dive to the right. Can you dive backwards and dive down and dive up? Nice job. Now that we've learned all the animals' dances, crane, bear, bat, and rabbit, now we can put them all together as we listen to the wonderful story.
The Great Ball Game, a traditional Muskogee Creek story, is told by Joseph Bruchac. A long time ago, the birds and animals had an argument. The birds said that they were the best of all, they who could fly. The animals did not agree. No, you are not better than we who have fur and teeth. They argued back and forth to the point where it seemed as if they were going to go to war with each other. That is when the leader of the animals, the bear, and the leader of the birds, the crane, got together. War is not a good thing, Bear said. Many will get hurt. Crane agreed war would not be good for anyone. But how could they decide their argument about who was better? Finally, they came up with an idea. They would play a ball game, and the side that scored the most points before the sunset would be the winners. That side could say they were the best. And the losing side would have to pay the penalty of doing whatever the winners told them to do. All of the birds and animals went to the big ball field. The bear stood on one side and the crane on the other as they chose their teams. Bear took wolf. Crane took eagle. Bear chose fox. Crane chose hawk. Bear took deer. Crane took crow. Back and forth it went until the only one left in the middle of the ball field was a small creature. That little creature was very confused. It had wings, but it also had fur and teeth. It was the one called Bat. Bat looked at itself.
I have wings,
Bat said.
but I also have fur and teeth. None of the birds have fur and teeth. I must be an animal.
So Bat flew over to the side of the animals.
I should be on your team.
Bat said.
Look, I have teeth and fur.
But Bear did not agree. No, Bear said. It would not be fair. You have wings. None of us have wings. You must be a bird. So Bat flew over to the side of the birds.
Look at me.
Bat said.
I have wings and I can fly. I must be a bird. I should be on your team.
The birds, though, laughed at Bat. You cannot be a bird. You are very ugly. You do not have beautiful feathers as we do. Go away. Bat felt very sad, but did not give up. Bat flew back over to the animals.
The birds will not accept me.
He said to Bear.
They say I'm very ugly.
That is not right, Bear said. They should not call you ugly. All right, you can be on our team. But you are very small and might get hurt, for this will be a rough game. You should go and sit on the branch of that tree and watch. Perhaps later in the game, you could come out and play. Bat was very happy and flew over to sit on that tree branch and watch. The two teams lined up as the signal was given for the game to begin. As soon as the ball was dropped in the middle of the field, Rabbit ran in and grabbed it. Rabbit was a very fast runner and headed for the goal post. As Rabbit ran, Rabbit was very happy. I will score the first goal, Rabbit said. I am such a fast runner that no one can catch me. I am so fast that my feet are not even touching the ground. Wait, why are my feet not touching the ground? Rabbit looked up. Two big birds, Eagle and Hawk, had flown down and grabbed Rabbit. They were carrying Rabbit up into the sky. Then they let go. Rabbit fell so hard that Rabbit lost the ball. Also, Rabbit's legs got all pushed in, and Rabbit's front lip got split. Rabbit went to hide under the bushes and no longer played in the game. To this day, Rabbit hides whenever Rabbit sees a big bird in the sky. As soon as the ball hit the ground, Hawk grabbed it and flew toward the goal of the animals, but Bear was there and blocked the goal. The game went back and forth like that all day. Every time the animals would have the ball, before they could score, the birds would sweep down to steal the ball and fly toward the other goal. But Bear was always there, and the birds could not score. It was getting late in the day. Soon the sun would set, and the big game would be over. That was when the birds got the ball again. Eagle flew up high and tossed the ball to Crow, who passed it to Red-tailed Hawk. Red-tailed Hawk threw the ball to Crane, who passed it far down the field to Falcon, the fastest of all the birds. Bear ran forward to guard the goal, but tripped and fell. It looked as if the birds were going to score and win the game. But then a little black shape came flying down from a tree. It was Bat. Bat dove in and took the ball away from Falcon. As Bat flew toward the other end of the field, the birds chased after Bat. But even though Bat was small, Bat was very fast. Diving up and down and side to side made it impossible for anyone to catch him. Just before the sun set in the sky, Bat scored the winning goal for the animals. All the animals came to congratulate him. Bat, they said, we're glad you're on our team. We're glad that you're an animal. You're the best ball player of all.
Thank you.
Bat said.
I'm just glad to be part of the team.
The birds waited at the other side of the field to find out what the animals would tell them they had to do, as the animals talked over what penalty the birds would have to pay. Finally, Bear came over to the birds. Because you lost, Bear said, you cannot say that you are better than us. And this is what you will have to do so that everyone will remember who won the great ball game. Every year, when the leaves fall from the trees, you birds must fly south. Ever since then, most of the birds do just that. They fly south whenever the cold season comes, while all the animals remain in their land. And what about little Bat? During the warm times of the year when the sun is setting, look up in the sky. You may see Bat up there flying around and hoping that there will be another ball game in which Bat can play.